Hey everybody, what's going on? It is James here with Crypto Common Sense, and as promised, I have put together a really special Black Friday / Cyber Monday deal for you. I understand it's Tuesday, but we had Thanksgiving, and quite frankly, I just haven't done much the last week. Decided to take some time off. So I put together this offer. I'm going to run this offer all week this week. Today being Tuesday when I'm shooting the video, it will be available until Friday. And what I did was I started looking at my different programs. I started looking at the different pieces of software I have, the training programs, started looking at participation rates and all that kind of stuff, and said, what is going to be the easiest program for people to follow, especially people who are limited on time and who maybe don't understand technical analysis fully. And what I came up with was, I think the best program for most people starting out is going to be an indicator that I developed. I developed it myself. I did not freelance it or anything. And it's based on real trading, and it's, again, I coded it, so I know exactly what went into it. And that indicator is called Tasty Trend. And what I did with Tasty Trend, I'm going to show you how it works in just a second, but I released a program a few months ago. It actually flopped. And that program was an offer for people. I had asked on Facebook, hey, if I created a Discord and I had Tasty Trend, my software, send alerts to that Discord for a low monthly rate, would you all be interested? And of course, hundreds of people said they would be interested. So I spent the time and effort setting all that up. And then when it came time to whip out the credit cards, only like 10 or 12 people joined, which was really disappointing. But I left it up. And what I did was I just gave all of my Discord members who are paying, for the main Discord, I gave them access, so it wasn't a total waste. And I'm glad I left it up. And the reason I'm glad I left it up is because the way it works is that Discord, it's actually got about 40 pairs set up in it, and I'll show it to you right now. So this is that Discord that I set up just for Tasty Trend. And I screwed it up when I was setting it up, so all the alerts were going to this one channel. So this was Tasty Trend Lite, and what it does is this indicator just spits out these alerts over to Discord. People get them in real time, and then go out there and they can decide whether or not to take the trade. So today, on a whim, I decided to do a spreadsheet and see, like, how did this perform in November? It did very well, and I'll share that with you in just a second. So this is actually the spreadsheet, and I noticed this after I started shooting the video. Actually, there was a couple of cells down here, and I'm not sure. I just messed the date up. That's what I did. Okay, I was thinking I had a couple I missed, but no. So let's change this date. All right, so let's go side by side, make sure we got them all. Flow, Matic, Leo, Litecoin, then Algo. Oh, I'm missing Litecoin. Where's Litecoin? Well. Let me add Litecoin to that. I think I know what happened. I think I overwrote it. All right, and Litecoin was a daily sell on Litecoin on 11.4. So let's see if that was a winner or a loser. Litecoin, Coinbase, daily charts, sell. Was that a winner or a loser? I do not know. The way this works is I teach people to use the last pivot plus ATR for a stop. And in this case, the last pivot was below this candle high. So in this case, we just use this candle high plus ATR. So that candle high plus ATR would be 326. So 326, right there. We need a 3-to-1 target. And that is a winning trade, folks. That easy. All right, so that would have been a 3R trade, $100 risk. There we go. Boy, that screwed everything up. Okay, so this is the way it performed. We can go down and match these line for line. Like I said, the first one was Flow, then we had Matic, then we had Leo, then we had Litecoin, then we had Algo, then we had, I don't know what this is, EGLD, then AVAX, then Shiba, then Atom, then BNB, then Uni, then XRP, Cake, and Ape. Okay, so those are the signals that were kicked out to this Discord in November. And these are the results of those trades, the buys and sells. 3R means that it made, 3R was a winning trade. -1 means it lost and hit stop loss. And if we're using, just for a nice round number, $100 risk per trade, that means at the end of November, this person would have made $1,300, which is roughly $13 profit for every $1 risked. So if we change this to $1, you'll see that they would have made roughly 13 bucks. And that, of course, means that this person was, say, risking $1,000 per trade, which, that's down the ways a bit when you got a pretty good size trade fund. They would have walked out with about $13,000 in the month of November. So the question becomes, what is that worth? What is an indicator worth that can quite literally pay for itself? And I don't have an answer for that. What I can tell you is I normally charge $97 a month for tastytrend. But because tastytrend is super easy to use, like I said, I figured it would be the best one to do a Black Friday / Cyber Monday special for. So I decided right now, you can sign up. I'm going to do 2 different options on this. Option number 1, 997 US Tether, and that is going to be a lifetime deal. And let me explain what lifetime means. Lifetime means as long as I'm selling this indicator, or as long as it's available on TradingView, okay? So basically, unless TradingView goes down or TradingView stops allowing indicators, etc., you should have access to this. Even if I was to go out and, God forbid, get hit by a bus tomorrow, as long as TradingView is still up, you still have access to the indicator. All right, I can't guarantee it'll be there for the rest of your life. I can just guarantee that as long as I'm selling it, you will never have to pay for the indicator again. You'll always have access to it as long as it's available for sale from me. All right, so that's what lifetime means. Hopefully that's many, 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 many years that you'd have access. The other option is going to be, it's $97 a month right now normally. So what I'll do is I will cut that price in half. And what is half of 97? $48.50, I think. $48.50 a month. And yeah, that would just be an ongoing $48.50 a month ongoing. All right. I don't know what that equals out to a year. $600 or something. So lifetime deal is obviously a better deal, but $48.50 is still a hell of a deal for those people who are skeptical and wondering if it really works as well as it did in November. And the answer is maybe, maybe not. I can't guarantee it'll work like that every month. Number one, I can't guarantee it because no one can guarantee it. That would require being able to see into the future, but also because, quite frankly, it is illegal. It is illegal to make any type of what's called a forward-looking statement, which means that I insinuate you're going to get those same or exact results. I have no idea what kind of results you're going to get. What I can tell you is that, again, I trade, I also develop software. In this case, I took a setup that I came up with, a setup that I manually trade all the time, and I develop software that alerts me when that setup is present in the charts, and it then kicks out an alert. So the way this works is you can set this up on literally any chart you want. There are no settings. So this is not one of those things where people can cherry pick and be like, oh, I'll use this setting, and you look back and it would have worked this way or that way. There are no settings on this. This is all hard-coded. The only thing you can do is turn the plots on and off, which is just a visual thing. Sometimes it helps people find where they're supposed to put their stop loss. So as people ask me to add those, and I added them. Okay, that's all that is. But any chart works best on 4-hour charts and daily charts, and you just turn the indicator on just like that. You go up to indicators, you add it once you have access, and then any chart you want to look at, you can go look at, and you'll see those signals popping up. For example, in Bitcoin, last signal is back in February of 2022, and it was a sell signal. I am pretty darn sure you'd be really happy if you sold back around $45,000 on Bitcoin. Or you can look at things like Ethereum. Again, last sell signal came in back in March of 2022. Ironically, this would have been a losing trade because, again, this is about trading. This isn't about crystal balls. Your stop loss would have been hit on this one. So it's not going to win 100% of the time. As you can see in the spreadsheet, it took 15 trades. It looks like it lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 1-8, lost 7, and it's running a 3-to-1 risk-reward ratio. That is phenomenal. Phenomenal is what that is, okay? So no, it probably won't be quite that good every single month. I am quite happy with an automated type of system like this. I would be quite happy if it was making 5R a month. This month it made about 13R. So even if it was doing half of that, I'd be very happy personally, okay? So Again, what would it take for this to pay for itself? Well, it depends on how well it does each month. But if you're risking $10 per trade in November and took these trades before fees, it walked out with about 130 bucks. So that's kind of what you'd have to do, math-wise, to get an idea of whether or not this is justifiable for you personally. Again, not guaranteeing those results. I'm simply saying, like, if you're trying to figure out what you need to do, how well it would need to do, that gives you an idea. And so, yeah, again, system is normally $97 a month for that single indicator. But right now on this Black Friday / Cyber Monday special, you can get lifetime access for $997 US Tether, or you can get monthly access for $48.50 a month. Just one catch: if you're doing the monthly, I don't want to deal with sending crypto every month and tracking it down and all that headache. So if you're doing monthly, you'll have to sign up with a credit card or PayPal, something like that I can automatically rebill you. If you're doing lifetime, then I only want to do crypto, because I don't like doing larger payments through PayPal or Stripe. They get really funny about that stuff. All right, so this is James with Crypto Common Sense. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully it gives you a good idea of what this is. If you have any questions, be sure and let me know. You can simply leave them down in the comments. Happy to answer those for you openly and honestly. And again, I'm really stoked to share this with you. It is a proprietary setup that I created myself. It's proprietary software that I coded myself, and it is based on about 5.5 years of trading and literally, I don't know, at this point, probably 15,000 trades, somewhere in that ballpark. So hopefully you enjoyed the video. Hope to see you on the inside. Any questions, let me know.